What's happening? This is gonna be my podcast channel from now on. I decided to quit all movie reactions. I decided to quit all of that and just make this channel for my podcast purposes. And now the two videos that I made on this channel are still gonna be on here. But from now on, it's only gonna be podcasts only on this channel. So hopefully you enjoyed that aspect of my channel. My second channel, it didn't really work out with my first channel because I have a lot of things on my first channel like wrestling, a lot of things, but this podcast is gonna be about wrestling, life topics, interesting life stories. It's gonna be partly, what you can call it is a life podcast. Whatever I will get into, I will explain every week on Monday night on this podcast. So, and my first channel is still gonna be remaining. I'm gonna be uploading whatever I want in there. I'm gonna be getting back on my wrestling. I've been slacking on my indie wrestling, on my mainstream wrestling, even though I don't watch mainstream wrestling besides NXT. I started watching NXT and then I stopped and then I started. But NXT's been pretty good lately, so I have been watching it and reviews are coming on that. So if you're a fan of NXT, if you're a fan of wrestling, definitely come back to my channel. My first channel for a long hiatus of wrestling content. Because what I'm trying to say is there was a long hiatus on my wrestling content, but now it's all coming back with ROH, Death Before Dishonor. Yeah, Death Before Dishonor. I'm gonna be reviewing that on my first channel. So, if you enjoyed all the wrestling on my channel before, you definitely would want to come back and see what I have to offer for you. I keep my reviews honest. If there's bullshit, I'm gonna tell you it's bullshit. If I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you I don't like it. So if you're interested in that type of channel, podcast channel over here, or on my main channel, you can definitely hop on here or on my first channel. Cause both of my channels are honest, are opinionated, I don't put it simply, I don't fucking like John Cena. And if you like John Cena, in the words of Bruce Willis, more power to you, but I don't like the fucking asshole. And I just heard, even though I don't watch Monday Night Raw, I just heard he got his nose broken recently. So, that motherfucker finally got what he deserved. A broken nose. I can't wait for him to retire. That motherfucker it has been ruining the wrestling business. So yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing Death Before Dishonor and all that. I already gave a simple short review on my UFC one. Hold on, was it 180, 190 on my UFC 190? Ronda Rousey versus Betchko. Hey, I already gave thoughts on that fight and what I thought of that fight. Cause I only came for that card because Ronda Rousey and Betchko. Hey, so if you wanna see that, you have probably already seen that, people that follow me. But if you haven't, check it out on my second channel. So I'm gonna keep this podcast short this week, but definitely come back on Monday. This podcast is, what day is it? Friday, I believe. I just had to make a pilot episode on Friday, but all the rest of the episodes are gonna be dropping on Monday night, like at 8 o'clock, usually the time when Monday Night Raw starts. So I will be bringing a lot of interesting topics. No, topics are for my first channel, but this channel is strictly for the podcast, like I said before. Yeah. What made me reboot this is guys like the Wrestling Soup Motherfuckers, Jason Solomon from the Solomon Monster Sounds Off, geeks of the industry, people like that. And I saw that their podcasts are really successful, and that's why I decided to bring it back. I had a sudden itch, but I decided I'm not gonna be doing it on my main channel no more, cause my main channel is too overfilled with other content, and I was afraid it was gonna get lost in the mix. So yeah, I was afraid that might happen, so that's why I made this channel specifically for that. So see ya. I'm gonna end this on this note, and I will see you next Monday on this channel.